eat or drink, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Allah ya riga ya ba mu kwakwalwa da zamu yi tunani mu yi abin da ya cancanta. Don haka duk abin da zamu yi bari mu yi domin daukaka sunansa. So the first pillar is our diet, what we eat. The second pillar is lifelong physical movement and play. Last time the leaders we talked about exercise. Harma, we gave some samples of exercise that we're supposed to do, which is very, very important in our lives. We have grown to an era where people would love to just sit in an AC and be comfortable. You don't want anything to touch you. You are just, my body is fragile. I don't want to be stressed. That is a very, you are causing, serious problems to your life. You need to inculcate. At least adults should have 7 to 9 hours, before the exercise. Let's talk about, for adults, aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate cardiovascular exertion per week. That is 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes every day, at least an exercise. 5 days a week, try to do something, more of a physical activity. If you don't have the time to run, sometimes you take a long walk. I don't interfere. I don't assume my exercise. Abu kadang okada an shiga mota an do drop. Daga kofa za kira drop yazo doke mu. Azo aje mu. You don't want to be stressed. You don't want to be. It's not good for your health. For those of us, or those of you who are opportune to travel to developed countries, there are areas where motor chibasa shigawa. You park your car and everybody will trick. Koma shiga bankasa ne je wurin. Akwai areas da za park motoci. People will take a long walk. That is another measure to improve your health. So for children are expected to allowed to play for 60 minutes. At least 60 minutes, unstructured play for 60 minutes. At least 60 minutes, unstructured play every day. We only protect them, from kasi wani wasan da zai kawo masa hilla. Amma kada su kasa wasa ya kai minti 16. That's 1 hour kenan ba. Duka wasan da za su yi in a day. It's good for us as some must even in the za su yi wasa. Let's not just cage them in a parlor. It has an effect to their health, negative effect. They need to do something physical. So when they play, it builds their motor skills. It strengthens their heart tissue and prevents childhood obesity. It also builds their classroom concentration. When they do proper exercise, it's unfortunate that in our schools today, we don't, but some fields na activity. That are sports, the southern school. Mostly schools, but that some feeling wasaba. We give more time to the academics, not physical activity, but it's very important. Everyone should do something. If you cannot, if you don't have time or the money to go to the gym, try and do some exercises at home. Every day when you wake up, have a routine exercise that you do. If you are blessed in your place of work that you don't have a space to trick, try and create a space to do something every day. Do an activity that you'll be able to sweat. That will help to burn, the sugar and other calories in your body. Able to extract them all. Idan mu wannan exercises then mun yi zufa zai taimake mu. Za mu rage wa kidneys namu stress. That's why today we have growing number of kidney failure and other responsibility and do exercise every day. Because of time, we might not show you exercises that you could do.